Summer hit and the speakers blew. Backyard full of people I barely knew. Someone handed me a drink so cold, tasted like the best night to unfold. Fairy lights were swinging in the breeze, music bouncing off the maple trees. I was gonna leave by 10:30. Then I saw you walking with your friends. Lemonade and fireworks, you're the spark that makes it work. One look and the sky lit up. I don't wanna leave, I've had enough of empty nights and quiet cups. Lemonade and fireworks, baby, this is how it starts. Like you own the yard, barefoot spinning, catching every star. I walked over, tried to play it cool, said nice moves like an absolute fool. You just laughed and pulled me to the floor. Suddenly I wasn't bored anymore. Your hand was warm, the bass was deep. This is the night I'm gonna keep. Lemonade and fireworks, you're the sugar and the burst. One spin in my head went light. I don't wanna waste another night sitting on the edge of almost fine. Lemonade and fireworks, baby, this is how it starts. We sat on the rooftop passing time. You told me your secrets, I told you mine. The crowd below was fading out, but we were just figuring us out. You said summer always ends too fast. I said then let's make this moment last. You leaned in closer, smelled like rain, and nothing in my life was the same. Lemonade and fireworks, you're the bang inside my universe. One kiss and the whole thing bloomed. I don't wanna spend another June without your laughter in the room. Lemonade and fireworks, baby, this is just the start. You lit a match inside my heart. Pour me one more glass tonight. The fireworks are you and I. Lemonade and fireworks, best summer of my life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. You were eating something thick with tiny words. I was pretending that I hadn't heard my own heartbeat louder than the grinder. The cafe shrunk and I was right behind her. Wait, not behind her. 3 seats to the left, close enough to smell the vanilla on your breath. You pushed your glasses up without a thought, and I forgot the coffee that I bought. I rehearsed the line 1,000 ways. Nice book or how's your Wednesday? But my mouth was on a coffee break, and courage had a different wake-up day. 3 seats apart and I'm already gone. You haven't looked my way. I'm writing songs about the way you turn the pages slow. Like every word deserves a little show. 3 seats apart, the smallest universe. You're the poem in the middle of my verse. I don't even know the sound of your hello, but I'm already scared to let you go. Ooh, one seat closer. Ooh, maybe tomorrow star. You ordered something with oat milk and foam. Drew a smiley on the napkin by your phone. Your handwriting's a mess, I love it though. Details I should not be proud to know. The barista knows your name, it's June. I heard it once and now it's all I hum. June and February doesn't make sense, but neither does this feeling so intense. Tomorrow I'll be brave, I swear on that. I'll move one seat and tip my hat. Okay, I don't wear hats, that's weird, but you get the point, the goal is clear. 3 seats apart and I'm composing things. A wedding speech is hypothetical rings about the way you stir counterclockwise strange, like you refuse to follow someone's range. 3 seats apart, ridiculous, I know. Falling for a stranger in slow-mo. I don't even know if you like guys, but I already practiced my surprise. Ooh, 2 seats now, I scooted over. Ooh, my heart's a 4-leaf clover. Ooh, 3 became 2, now what do I do? The scariest distance is the last one to you. Week 4 and I'm a regular here. Same seat, same time, same silly fear. But today you looked up from your book and gave me half a second's worth of look. My soul departed, came back, took a seat. I waved like someone who forgot their feet. You smile, not big, but just enough to prove the universe believes in us. I'm not the type to fall this hard, this fast. Every crush I've had was built to last. About a week before I moved along, but you've been stuck inside me like a song. Ooh, that plays on loop and never gets old. The kind you hear and suddenly you're bold. So here I go, 1 seat, no gap. I'm closing every inch upon this map. 1 seat apart and now I'm terrified, but I'd rather shake than run and hide. Your book is closed, your eyes are on mine, and suddenly the room tastes like wine. Cafe's closing, we don't care. June and Jay still sitting there. 3 seats apart is where it starts. Ooh, where it starts. Ooh, 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 ooh. Burn the pancakes every time. I eat them anyway, they're mine. Your hair's a mess, my shirt's on you. The kitchen smells like something true. We dance around the counter slow. The radio plays songs we know. You dip your finger in the cream. This is my favorite kind of dream. Nothing fancy, nothing planned, just your sugar on my hand. We don't need a 5-star view. My whole world fits in this room. Maple syrup sundaes with you, sticky fingers, lazy afternoon. I don't need the ocean or the moon, just your laughter filling up the room. Maple syrup sundaes, stay a while. Every boring minute makes me smile. This is love without the movie scene, just you and me and everything between. Ooh, 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 ooh. You read the horoscope out loud. I say it's fake, you get so proud. You throw a pillow at my face, and suddenly it's a pillow race. We fall together on the couch, your head upon my shoulder now. The afternoon is melting slow. I never want this day to go. No agenda, nowhere to be, just your heartbeat next to
kitchen and a window on the hills. Maple syrup sundaes with you, growing old in our favorite room. I don't need the spotlight or the fame, just your voice calling out my name. Maple syrup sundaes never end. You're my lover and my closest friend. This is love in the smallest way, and I choose it every single day. Save me a Sunday, save me a plate. I'll be right here, I'm never late. I'm never late.
Your text to come outside at 12:30. I was already dressed, I couldn't help. You had that look, the one that means I found a spot, don't ask me things. We walked past every shop already closed. Your jacket on my shoulders overdosed on laughter and the echoes in the lane. Two idiots addicted to the same. The city doesn't sleep but it whispers low. A secret only late night lovers know. The traffic lights are blinking just for us. Yellow means go slow and yellow means try. Noodles at midnight, steam on your chin. You slurp too loud and I can't stop the grin. The plastic chairs are rocking side to side, but this right here is my 5-star life. Noodles at midnight, past the hot sauce, please. You're the only flavor that I need. Chopstick battles underneath the lamp. You're the warmest thing inside this cold and damp. Yeah, slurp it up, that's the vibe. 12 a.m. and I feel so alive. Slurp it up, say my name with your mouth full. I love you just the same. You told me about your day between the bites, the coworker, the email, the flickering lights. I listened like it mattered more than news, because it does when it's coming from you. You dipped the dumpling in the wrong sauce twice. I didn't say a word, you thought it's nice. Some secrets keep the romance on its toes, like letting you believe you chose the rose. The owner's mopping floors around our shoes. He knows our order, knows our usual booth. He nods at us like there they go again. The midnight regulars, the soup-stained friends. Noodles at midnight, breakfast getting cold, but the conversation's worth its weight in gold. You're stealing all my one-tons, I don't care. Feeding you is just another form of prayer. Noodles at midnight, read the menu wrong. Order number 7 is our secret song. Chili flakes are falling like confetti drops. This is love and I don't want it to stop. Hey, I slurp it up, one more round. Best thing that my Tuesday ever found. Slurp it up, hold me tight. You're my favorite taste of the night. We walked home with our fingers intertwined. The soup was heavy but my heart was light. You hummed a song you made up on the spot, about a boy who loves her quite a lot. The streetlights made you look like vintage film, a scene I'd pause and live forever in. Tomorrow's work will hit us like a wall, but right now midnight has it all. I've done the fancy restaurants and wine, the reservation tables, waiting lines, but nothing holds a candle to this seat, where plastic meets your face and I'm complete. They say that love is written in the stars. I found mine written on a paper card. Spicy broth, 2 eggs, extra green, the most romantic order I have seen. Noodles at midnight, one You're my favorite thing to eat. I mean the noodles, okay fine, I mean you too. Extra spicy, extra lovely, extra true. Midnight, slurp it up. See you Tuesday. Always Tuesday. Ooh, midnight.
You're across the room again, laughing with your coffee friends. I've rehearsed this 40 times, still can't get past the opening line. My palms are wet, my courage thin. You look this way, I looked at him, pretending I don't feel a thing, while my ribs are trembling. Say it before the song ends. 3 words sitting on my tongue again. Say it, or the moment dies. You'll never know unless you try. Say it before the song ends. Last week you borrowed my pen. I haven't washed my hands since then. Okay, that's weird, I know it's much, but God, I'm desperate for your touch. Your birthday's June the 21st. I memorized your favorite verse. You think I'm just a casual friend, but I've been falling since way back when. Say it before the song ends. My heart beats louder than the band again. Say it, or the curtain falls. You're standing right there down the hall. I'll say it before the song ends. What's the worst that you could say? I'm sorry, no, let's stay this way. I'd survive, I'd walk it off, but what if you were waiting just as long? What if all the glances meant the same? What if you've been whispering my name into pillows late at night? What if we've been wasting all this time? Say it, the music's getting loud. My feet are moving through the crowd. Say it, I'm standing at your door. 3 words I can't hold anymore. I'll say it before the song ends. Say it and let the next part begin. So I walked up and the music slowed. I opened my mouth and you already knew. You smiled first, you already knew. You said I was waiting. I like you too.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, hey. Yes, sir. Somebody can him all the deep end first. Now everybody's soaking, couldn't be worse or better. Depends on your point of view. The DJ setup survived by a few. The coolest floating like they own the place. Sunscreen streaks across my stupid face. The inflatable flamingo lost the wing, but it's still standing just like everything. Summer came in hot without a warning. Turned a random Tuesday to a calling. Pulling mine, bring whoever's breathing. That's the text that started all this healing. Pool water gospel, testify, baptized in the belly of July. Every splash is washing off the week. The chlorine stings, but so does being free. Pool water gospel, preach it loud. Cannonball your way into the crowd. Nothing holy about this rubber ring, but the way we're laughing feels like everything. Splash, splash, take me to church. Splash, 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 take me to church. Poolside preacher in a Hawaiian shirt. Splash, splash, bless this mess. Summer Sundays are the holiest. My boy's doing backflips off the edge. His girlfriend's filming, hope he doesn't shred. The grill is smoking something questionable. The vibe, however, is unquestionable. A girl I've never met just passed me fruit. I said bless you and she said bless the pool. Strangers become family by the third round. Love is just a belly flop away from found. No agenda, no RSVP, just a garden hose. And I guarantee that today will be the one we talk about when the winter makes us scream and shout. Alright, the scene is set, the water's warm. 15 people in a pool that fits like 4, elbow to elbow, but nobody's complaining. Vibes are pouring heavier than it's raining. Big Day brought the speaker, yes, the large one. Bumping tracks so loud the neighbor's dog ran. Kids are doing contests, who can hold their breath. I tried for 30 seconds, almost met my death, but I surfaced with a grin and a mouthful of wave. It's the kind of reckless only summer days can save. Pool noodle sword fight, I took an L, but the laugh I caught was worth the tale, I'll tell. Water gospel, sing along. We're anthems and a boombox song. Every cannonball's a leap of faith into the arms of a Saturday grace. Pool water gospel, hold this hymn. The congregation's treading fairly slim. Nothing sacred about the way we scream, but the joy is holier than it seems. Nobody moved, floating in the dark felt kinda smooth. Somebody lit a candle on the ledge and the pool turned into something sacred. I looked around at faces barely known, but somehow every one of them felt home. A gospel written not in ink but splash, the kind of memory you beg to last. Pool water gospel, final hymn, wrinkle fingers in the night setting. Every ripple carries someone's joy. The water doesn't care if you're a girl or boy. Pool water gospel, aim, amen. And can we do the whole thing once again? Nothing about today was built to last, but that's exactly why I'm holding fast. Gospel, pool water gospel, splash me once more before we go. The summer's preaching, feel the flow. One more cannonball for the road. One more belly flop to save my soul. Gospel, amen. See you next Sunday. Amen. Amen. The kettle singing in the kitchen, morning fog against the glass. My dog just stretched and yawned beside me. These are things I never wanna pass. The neighbor's kid is riding circles on a bike that's way too small. His laughter echoes down the hallway, loudest happiness of all. You miss it when you're moving fast, you miss it chasing something grand. But if you stop and open up, the beauty's right there in your hand. I'm collecting little joys, stacking them like precious coins. A warm cup, a random wave, the smell of rain on summer pavement. Collecting little joys all day, tucking them in a safe place. Cause when the darker seasons come, these are the things that keep me young. One by one I'm gathering tiny treasures, quiet hymns. One by one they fill me up, overflowing, enough's enough. My mom called just to hear my voice, no reason, just because she cared. I told her everything was fine, she said I know, but I got scared. A coworker left a sticky note that said, hey man, you killed it today. I folded it and kept it close, some words just never fade away. The world is loud and always selling something bigger, something more. But I found treasure in the quiet, in the things I can't ignore. I'm collecting little joys, stacking them like precious coins. A warm cup, a random wave, the smell of rain on summer pavements. greatest man's the one who sees not the gold or the applause, but the simple, tender, beautiful cause. A handshake that was warm and firm, a sunset watch without a screen, a belly laugh that left you hurting, the purest joy you've ever seen, purest joy I've ever seen. Oh, ever seen. Yeah. Tonight I sit beside my window, write them down before I sleep. A journal full of tiny victories that the busy world won't keep. And when I'm 80 rocking slowly, flipping through these faded lines, I smile and say I had it all, not in gold but in the signs. So here's to every small hello, to every stranger's passing grin, to every cup of tea at midnight that reminds me where I've been. I'm collecting little joys, oh, stacking them like precious coins, oh, a warm cup, a random wave, the smell of rain on summer pavement. Collecting little joys all day, tucking them in a safe place. Cause when the darker seasons come, these are the things that keep me young. One more joy, one more coin, collecting day by day, filling up in the sweetest way. Little joy, that's the gift, that's the joy. Like a little joy, yeah, little joy.
Packed a bag at 4:30, left a note taped to the door. Going to find what's out there waiting back when everything stopped raging. Somewhere I can't spell, hostel bed that doesn't smell. Strangers sharing bread and wine, every board across feels like a sign. I used to chase the glow with my finger, dreaming from my bedroom floor. Now the stamps are real and the world is wide open and passport to anywhere, let me go. Mountains I haven't climbed, rivers I don't know. I want the dust and noise, the flowing. I want to lose myself and find myself again. Passport to anywhere, trading comfort for the unfamiliar scent. Every ticket is a brand new life. I'm collecting dimes and city lights. Tokyo at 5 a.m. the fish market haze. Barcelona sunset through a purple maze. A stranger drew my portrait on the Seine. I couldn't speak the language but we felt the same. Slept beneath the stars in a desert cold. Heard a story that was centuries old. The world is bigger than my little room, and I've got so much left to consume. My suitcase weighs 1,000 tales. Postcards I'll never send, but every mile taught me something real about how small my worries have been. Passport to anywhere, let me fly. Markets I haven't smelled, songs I haven't tried. I want the chaos and the